Chaos in Tung Chung near Hong Kong airport as protesters shut down trains, smash control room.
Here's a summary of the article.
A police water cannon fires blue dye at protesters North Harcourt Road in Admiralty, Hong Kong. We disagree with the allegations police officers had entered the MTR stations to beat people up, a police spokeswoman said. The moment came and went unnoticed as protesters and police faced off in what has become a regular routine of cat and mouse at multiple locations. Anti-government protesters filled the roads despite police refusing permission for a mass march and rally. Spotted in the crowds, too, were protesters who did not put on masks, openly daring police to arrest them for marching illegally. The water cannons made another appearance and from a distance across the road sprayed jets of blue liquid mixed with pepper spray as riot police fired more tear gas at the protesters. Earlier, protesters tried to go to the official residence of embattled Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam Cheng Yut Ngor but were turned away by a phalanx of riot police.
This post received a score of 34,264, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Wow, this movement is so intense it is still going on. I am more and more inclined to believe that a historic event shall happen soon in HK. I hope that this event won't be a tragic one though.
What choice do they have when China has locked up 1 million people in a concentration camp?
There are admittedly not many options, tbh. However, HK won't go under the same treatment as Falun Gong followers or Muslims, due to the exposure and visibility that the protests currently have. So I don't think China can manage to arrest millions of HKers unnoticed. How the situation will turn out though, is very unpredictable.
So I don't think China can manage to arrest millions of HKers unnoticed. It doesn't have to be unnoticed, plenty of people are aware that they're doing exactly that with Uyghur Muslims. It hasn't stopped them from doing it, not one bit. I mean, even if people do care more about Hong Kong, because of much more media coverage, because they're largely English-speaking, and because people tend to care less about this sort stuff with Muslims, like even if something serious happens with Hong Kong and people want something to be done, I really doubt you're going to get enough nations willing to band together and risk lives to actually start a full-on war with a massive force like China over it.
I know we shouldn't need a bunch of video of the Uyghurs being taken away to know how horrible it is, but people respond to imagery, and if China cracks down hard on the protesters in this case, we will most definitely see it. The people calling the shots back in China know this, and it's moderating their behavior, so far anyway. I doubt there'll be war, but a full-scale Tiananmen Square crackdown could have dire economic consequences for China, and they know it. Their economy is already very shaky and they simply can't afford it. I wish the protesters luck, but I have a horrible feeling how it will turn out. Among protesters there is this discontent against MTR, the train company in HK. It originated with the company helping police to suppress rallies recently. They would, on police's demand, shut down stations near the assembly place ahead of time as an attempt to lower the turnout. During that time, within minutes the station is locked down, police showed up and all hell broke loose. That's why the protesters completely trashed the place.
Stay safe, friend.
Will do, thank you. Smiley face.
The world is watching, and we are with you.
Are we? Like we aren't going to actually do anything. This is hardcore slacktivism.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.